Since the beginning of time, mankind have utilized carrots. It was cultivated for its delicious fruit as well as for therapeutic benefits. People formerly thought that eating carrots may help one discover true love and build a robust, healthy body. The plant is said to have originated in Afghanistan or Iran and may have traveled to Europe in the 9th century. It's noteworthy how root vegetables acquired their typical vivid orange hue via breeding in the Netherlands in the 17th century. Prior to it, the fruits were white or purple. Such root crops are now also available, but this is more of an exception. Everyone knows and loves the orange markovka, which is most significantly incredibly practical. What is it made of? Let's assume right away that despite the fruit having little calories, it has a lot of bioactive compounds. Another crucial aspect is that just vitamin C is lost during the heat treatment, while all the other beneficial components are kept. But the human digestive system gives vitamins A and E a better chance to be absorbed. According to scientists, cooking carrots improves their antioxidant activity by more than a third. Either way, purple carrots that are high in antioxidants have the ability to counteract oxidative processes that cause cell death. Carrots, no matter what hue, are high in glucose and sucrose. Raw carrots have a low monoglycemic index, however, cooked carrots have a higher index. Dietary fiber or fiber encourages the body's natural cleaning processes to lower cholesterol levels. The intestines should function properly to support the local bacteria. One of the most potent immune system stimulating antioxidants, beta-carotene, has a beneficial impact on eyesight. Biotin is a metabolic stimulant that is involved in the correct metabolism of proteins and lipids. Vitamin K2, which keeps bones healthy and thick. It makes calcium more easily absorbed. Kali is a well-known mineral that controls the heartbeat. The human body uses vitamin B6 to assist the neurological system and the production of blood by participating in additional stereochemical processes. Lutein, safeguarding the appropriate ocular metabolism. Ascorbic acid protects against infections and increases the flexibility of the arterial walls. Lycopene and polyethylens lower the risk of cancer and cardiovascular issues. Cell membranes and nerve fibers are protected by chalin. Additionally, this is not an exhaustive list of the chemicals and complex components that carrots introduce to the body. We encourage you to avoid wasting your time and subscribe to the channel in order to stay up to date with all of our newly published content before continuing with the video. How much and how you should consume carrots. Do not believe that you can consume as much of a beneficial vegetable as you want without any constraints. No more than 2 medium-sized fruits should be consumed daily. Otherwise, jaundice and yellow coloring of the palms, feet, and whites of the eyes may occur. Carotenoids are present in the body in large concentrations due to the presence of carotene. Though not very damaging to health, it does not have a very attractive appearance. It is not advised to consume fresh carrot juice on a regular basis, especially in its unadulterated form, as it strains the pancreas and liver. Additionally, you should avoid eating and drinking carrots if you have digestive issues or have an exacerbated peptic ulcer illness. These issues can be made worse by the vegetable's high fiber content. Don't overspend for spring. Young, early carrots are just as nutritious as those produced in the fall. Useful for consumption. Uncooked, whole carrots. It offers a lot more advantages than carrot juice. The stems of carrots can be used medicinally. It is rich in selenium, a mineral that raises the activity of the immune system's antiviral defenses. Carrot juice is infused to treat urolithiasis, cystitis, and hemorrhoids. Korean carrot, a raw carrot salad spiced with a variety of spices, stimulates bile production and has antiviral and antibacterial properties. A dish like this aids in the treatment of respiratory illnesses. Freshly cut carrots mixed with apple, beet, and celery will considerably speed up the healing process, aid in the production of antibodies to fight infections, boost metabolism, and aid in rapid weight loss. The infusion of carrots or carrot tea will lower blood pressure. It helps in cystitis, urolithiasis, and prostatitis. Various meals now include carrots in their preparation. It is used to make vegetable stew and pilaf, soups and borscht, casseroles and pie filling. When eating carrots, it's crucial to add a tiny bit of fat to enhance the absorption of all components. This might be vegetable oil or sour cream. Numerous foods may be mixed with carrots. The intestinal absorption is at its highest when it is taken together with meals that contain iron. Carrots are therefore advised for anemia. Advantages of carrots. The health of people can constantly be supported by this root vegetable. The fact that it is readily available year-round and reasonably priced is crucial. Since carrots actively contribute to metabolism, medical professionals recommend them as a way to avoid illnesses including atherosclerosis, cancer, and hormone disruption. By accelerating biochemical changes in the body and slowing the aging process, it increases the chance of cell renewal and lowers the risk of genetic mutations. An increase in calcium content in the bones lowers the risk of osteoporosis, decreases the chance of pathological fracture, and hastens the development of the oblique callus in traumatic diseases of bone integrity. Reduce your risk of dental decay, tooth loss, and decay. The daily chewing of raw carrots helps to strengthen the jaw, treat the gums with an antibacterial, and prevent stomatitis and periodontal disease. Avoid overloading the heart muscle and preventing spasms in the vascular walls. Reduce heartbeat frequency and blood pressure. Enhance digestion and have a beneficial impact on intestinal microbiota for the proper bacteria and a significantly negative one for pathogenic ones. A chemical like butyrate, which guards against the emergence of not only inflammation, but also the generation of atypical cells leading to cancer, should be produced in greater quantities in the gut. Overcome iron deficiency-related anemia. Carrots are a way of avoiding anemia in blood loss and treating spinal cord injuries by raising the intensity of iron absorption and increasing the availability of its assimilation by the cells involved in the production of hemoglobin. Help people lose weight since they may quickly experience hunger and satiety while still getting the essential quantity of nutrients. Normalize the blood's cholesterol level. Atherosclerosis develops as a result of high cholesterol. The vegetable works to stop plaque from building up on blood vessel walls, which lowers the risk of thrombosis, heart attack, and stroke. Because of their strong antioxidant effects and capacity to rid the body of toxins and free radicals, they lower the risk of cancer and chronic inflammation. Boost immune function to stop autoimmune illnesses from taking hold when your body's own antibodies start attacking cells and tissues. After vaccination and when foreign agents including viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites, poisons, and toxins enter the body, antibody production becomes more active. Naturally, carrots are particularly crucial for the maintenance of eye health since they include provitamin A, beta-carotene, and lutein. They maintain twilight vision and stop yellow spot raphe from causing age-related alterations in the retina. The eating of carrots helps to keep visual clarity even after dark and lowers the risk of retinal vascular disorders such as macular dystrophy. Raw carrots have adequate vitamin C to keep the tone of the walls of the eye vessels, in addition to these advantageous components for the eyes. B vitamins help to strengthen the optic nerve, which benefits eyesight clarity and sharpness. Carrots are actually simply a collection of beneficial compounds for the eyes. It turns out, we just need to tell you one more to eat carrots with a drop of vegetable oil to make sure all the components for sustaining vision are digested and start working. Anemia, digestive issues, osteoporosis, obesity, atherosclerosis, dysbiosis, hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, and cancer and inflammation are just a few of the conditions that just one carrot a day can help to prevent. Many dangerous illnesses are fought off by carrots. Everyone can access it, and there aren't many contraindications. The existence of carrot allergies. When those who have a pollinosis allergy to plant pollen ingest the vegetable, it is potential for them to experience cross-allergic responses. Dermatitis and urticaria, as well as edema and anaphylactic shock, are just a few of the many ways that allergies can present themselves. Therefore, a person with allergies should be cautious when consuming carrots. A youngster may have jaundice and skin that is too sensitive to sunlight. Jaundice concerns mom and dad right away and causes them anxiety. There will be a great deal of urgent nerve cells, and the physicians will figure it out. Growing carrots in your own yard is simple. The only carrots that can be guaranteed to be additive-free are those that you have yourself cultivated. Sadly, pesticides used to improve the crop are among the pollutants that carrots may absorb and accumulate. Such root crops not only have no benefits, but they might even be poisonous. You shouldn't base your choice of carrots on the size and volume of the root. It is preferable to take a medium-sized item that is thick, springy to the touch, and free of stains and rot. People adore carrots so much for their delicious flavor and underrated value that shrines to them have even been built in certain nations. A 7.5-meter tall, enormous, and aesthetically attractive monument in New Zealand. In Turkey, Canada, and Egypt, there are monuments honoring the carrot. The biggest compliment we can receive for our efforts is if you liked the video, subscribed to the channel, and loved it. Everyone be in good health. Today we want to talk about how important it is to watch your diet to prevent cancer. Most importantly, you'll be treated to a unique top 10 foods that have amazing properties to help fight cancer. Ready to find out which foods you should include in your diet? Then let's begin our exciting journey into the world of healthy eating and the fight against cancer cells. So let's start our introduction to the first product of the top 10 anti-cancer foods. First on our list is the red pomegranate. This magical fruit originates from the Caucasus and Asian countries, and it is truly unique. Pomegranate has amazing anti-cancer properties due to its content of a powerful antioxidant, anthocyanin. This antioxidant helps fight harmful free radicals and protects the body's cells from damage, preventing the development of cancer cells. Scientific studies also confirm that eating pomegranate can reduce the risk of breast and prostate cancer. Include red pomegranate in your diet and your body will thank you for this important step towards health. We continue our journey through the world of anti-cancer foods. Get ready to learn about the second miracle food that will protect your health. Second in our top 10 is broccoli. This unique plant has its roots in Italy, but its benefits are known all over the world. Broccoli is a veritable treasure trove of anti-cancer properties. It contains special substances such as sulforaphane, which can prevent the development of cancer cells. Sulforaphane activates genes that help the body fight cancerous changes and suppress their development. But that's not all. Broccoli also contains indoles, which help to eliminate harmful substances and toxins from the body, protecting it from the possible development of cancer. Studies confirm that regular consumption of broccoli reduces the risk of developing breast, lung, stomach, and bladder cancer. If you want to strengthen your protective barriers and give your body a strong defense, don't forget to include broccoli in your diet. And then there are many more interesting foods that you will definitely want to learn more about. It's time to learn about the next product from our top 10 anti-cancer foods. It definitely deserves your attention. The third product on our list is onions. This flavorful vegetable has been known and used in cooking all over the world since ancient times. Onions have amazing anti-cancer properties that make them not only a great flavor addition to dishes, but also a true ally in the fight against cancer. This amazing vegetable contains flavonoids and sulfides that help prevent tumors and slow down the growth of cancer cells. Onions are also high in quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that helps fight harmful free radicals and protects cellular DNA from damage. Studies also show that eating onions can reduce the risk of stomach, liver, and colon cancer. So add more onions to your salads, soups, and side dishes to give your body a strong support in fighting off cancer cells. Continuing our introduction to anti-cancer foods. And next on the list is the exotic pineapple. Pineapple is a juicy tropical fruit with a tart and sweet flavor. Its homeland is in South America, but now it is popular and available in many countries. Pineapple contains the unique enzyme bromelain, which is a real treasure for our health. Bromelain has anti-cancer properties and can reduce inflammation, which is an important factor in preventing the development of cancer cells. In addition, bromelain boosts the immune system and stimulates the excretion of harmful substances from the body, which helps prevent cancer. Studies also point to the positive effects of pineapple on heart health, which in turn has been linked to a reduced risk of certain cancers. So, if you want to enjoy the flavor and take care of your health at the same time, add pineapple to your diet, whether fresh or canned. The next hero of our top 10 is red wine. Red wine is an alcoholic beverage obtained from the juices of red grape varieties. Its history goes back to ancient times, and today it is at the peak of its popularity. Many of you may have heard about the heart health benefits of red wine, but its anti-cancer properties are also noteworthy. Red wine contains a powerful antioxidant, resveratrol, which fights oxidative stress and helps prevent DNA damage to cells. Resveratrol is also capable of inhibiting the development of cancer cells and slowing their growth. Studies show that red wine consumption is associated with a reduced risk of breast, prostate, and colon cancer. But remember, moderation is key. Limit your red wine consumption to 1 to 2 servings per day. Pay close attention to expert recommendations and make sure red wine complements your healthy lifestyle. As we continue our exciting journey of anti-cancer foods, next on the list is the delicate avocado. The avocado is a fruit grown on the evergreen avocado tree. Its origin is from Central America, and today avocado is hugely popular in different parts of the world. Avocado is rich in monounsaturated fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making it a true treasure for our health. One of the key features of avocado is its high content of antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants play an important role in protecting our body from free radicals, which can lead to cell damage and increase the risk of cancer. In addition, avocados contain glutathione, another powerful antioxidant that helps detoxify the body and strengthen the immune system. Adding avocados to your diet can help reduce inflammation in the body and reduce the chances of certain cancers, including colon and prostate cancer. Avocados also help improve the absorption of other nutrients, making it a great choice for a healthy and balanced diet. And so we continue our exciting journey of anti-cancer foods. Next on our list is red fish. Red fish is a variety of fish species with red or pink meat such as salmon, trout, and mackerel. It is a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids and other beneficial nutrients. Omega-3 fatty acids, such as eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, play an important role in cancer prevention and overall body health. Studies show that regular consumption of red fish is associated with a reduced risk of breast, prostate, and colon cancer. Omega-3 fatty acids help inhibit inflammation in the body and help reduce levels of certain inflammatory markers that may contribute to cancer. In addition, red fish contains vitamin D, which also plays an important role in cancer prevention. Including red fish in your diet promotes healthy cardiovascular health and immunity, which is also important for overall body defense. And so we continue our exciting journey through the world of anti-cancer foods. Next on the list is kale. Cabbage is a variety of vegetables in the cabbage family, including white cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, and other types. Its origin dates back to ancient times, and today it is widely used in a variety of culinary dishes. Cabbage is a real treasure trove of beneficial substances that help strengthen the immune system and protect against various diseases, including cancer. One of the key features of cabbage is its rich content of antioxidants, such as vitamin C and beta-carotene. Antioxidants help protect the body from free radical damage, which can cause mutations in cells and promote cancer. In addition, cabbage contains unique phytonutrients such as sinigrenin, sulforaphane, and indole-3-carbinol, which have anti-tumor properties and help reduce the risk of cancer. Cabbage, especially broccoli, is also rich in sulforaphane, which activates detoxification enzymes and helps eliminate carcinogens from the body. Incorporating kale into your diet, especially raw or lightly cooked, will help provide your body with powerful defenses against cancer risks and boost your overall health. Get ready for a new discovery in the world of anti-cancer foods. The next entrant on our list is golden root, or as it is also known, turmeric. Curcuma is a spice originating from South Asia that has gained widespread popularity for its bright yellow color and distinctive aroma. However, turmeric is not only a spice for culinary dishes, it is also a true bounty among anti-cancer products. The main active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin, a powerful natural antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent. Curcumin actively fights free radicals and prevents cell damage, making it a great tool in the fight against cancer cells. Scientific studies have shown that curcumin can help reduce the risk of various types of cancer, including breast, prostate, colon, and skin cancer. Curcuma also helps strengthen the immune system and protect the body from viruses and bacteria, which is especially important for staying healthy during times of illness. And that's not all. Curcumin can also help improve digestion, support heart health, and reduce inflammation in the body. Friends, it's time to meet the last but not least member of our top 10 anti-cancer foods. We salute you, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts, as their name suggests, come from the rainforests of Brazil and are a true treasure of nature. So what makes these nuts so special in the context of anti-cancer protection? First, Brazil nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fatty acids, such as omega-3 and omega-6, which are key elements in the fight against cancer cells. Omega-3 fatty acids help reduce inflammation and tumor growth and can help prevent metastasis. And Brazil nuts also contain selenium, a trace element that has powerful antioxidant effects. Selenium helps fight free radicals and protects the body's cells from damage that can lead to cancer. But that's not all. Brazil nuts are high in vitamin E, which boosts the immune system and helps slow cell aging. Be sure to include these magical nuts in your diet. Add them to salads, bake delicious desserts with them, or just snack on them plain. Brazil nuts are not only a delicious treat, but also a true ally of your body in the fight against cancer cells. Friends, we have traveled together an amazing journey through the world of anti-cancer products. And now that we know about 10 amazing foods that help fight cancer, let's summarize. We have learned about the variety of foods that are rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and other beneficial elements that can reduce the risk of cancer. Remember, eating the right foods is not only delicious, but also important for your health. Add fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, greens, whole grains, and other anti-cancer foods to your diet to keep your body in great shape. We encourage you to experiment with different recipes, create your own variations, and share your experiences in the comments below. Let this video be the starting point for an active discussion and sharing of useful knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get even more interesting and useful content about healthy lifestyle. Thank you for watching. We are glad you were with us. Take care of yourself and be healthy. Today's video is dedicated to an important and serious topic, colon cancer. Let's dive into this topic and find out why it is so important for our health. The importance of knowing about colorectal cancer is that its symptoms are not always noticeable in the early stages, and patients may not pay much attention to them. But early detection of this disease can save lives. That's why we decided to make this video to help you learn about some of the signs and symptoms of colorectal cancer that you should look out for. Colorectal cancer is a malignant tumor that can form in different parts of the colon or colon. It belongs to a group of cancers of the digestive system and can arise from polyps, small growths on the inner wall of the intestine. Over time, some of the polyps may become cancerous tumors. A feature of colorectal cancer is that it can develop for long periods of time without any noticeable symptoms. This makes it difficult to detect early, which in turn increases the risk to the patient. However, in the early stages of the disease, colorectal cancer usually has a good prognosis for recovery, so it is important to be aware of risk factors and risk groups. One of the main risk factors is age. The risk of developing colorectal cancer increases with age, and most cases are diagnosed in people over the age of 50. However, recent studies have shown that the disease can also occur in younger people, so it is important to be vigilant at any age. A family history of colorectal cancer is also a risk factor. If close relatives, such as parents, brothers, sisters, or children, have been diagnosed with colorectal cancer, the likelihood of developing it increases. Lifestyle and diet will also play a role. Lack of physical activity, eating a lot of red meat, and heavy consumption of fats and preservatives can increase the risk of developing colorectal cancer. It's also worth looking at the presence of chronic bowel diseases such as ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, which can increase the risk of developing colorectal cancer. As we continue to talk about colorectal cancer, today we're going to look at the first sign that can indicate possible problems: changes in bowel habits. Let's break down what they mean and why it's so important to pay attention to such changes. Bowel habits are how often and how each of us empties our bowels. Normal bowel habits can vary from person to person, and it's important to know that changes in this area can be signs of disease, including colon cancer. One common symptom is constant constipation. If you find that you are having trouble emptying regularly and have diarrhea that continues for days or even weeks, this can be a red flag. It is important to pay attention to changes in stool consistency and frequency of emptying. On the other hand, diarrhea or frequent stools can also be a sign of intestinal problems. If you experience unexplained changes in your stools, such as stools becoming more liquid or having an unusual color, this also needs attention. It is important to note that changes in bowel habits can be caused by a variety of factors and do not always mean colorectal cancer. However, they are one of the first signs that doctors look out for when examining for disease. If you notice such changes in your bowel habits, it is highly recommended that you see a doctor for a professional consultation and examination. You should not ignore such symptoms, as early detection of colorectal cancer significantly increases the chances of successful treatment and recovery. Blood in the feces is a symptom that always requires serious attention. It can be visible to the naked eye in the stool or manifest itself as a dark, sludge-like discharge. Either way, it is a clear signal that something is wrong in the body. Blood in the stool can be associated with various problems, and one of the possible causes is colon cancer. The presence of a tumor can cause blood vessels to rupture, which causes bleeding. When this occurs, the blood mixes with the stool and becomes visible. However, blood in the stool can also be due to other causes that are not necessarily related to cancer. For example, hemorrhoids or anal fissures can be the cause of bleeding when emptying the bowel. Inflammatory bowel diseases such as ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease can also cause bloody discharge. It is important to realize that regardless of the cause, blood in feces is an alarming signal that there are changes in the body that require attention and examination. If you find blood in the feces, do not delay a visit to the doctor. Passing an examination will help to find out the cause of this symptom and establish the correct diagnosis. Doctors may order a colonoscopy or other tests that will allow them to see the condition of the colon from the inside and identify possible problems. Colon cancer can also affect a person's appetite. If you notice that you begin to feel less interested in eating or lose your appetite, this may be a result of the disease. A tumor in the intestine can cause a feeling of pressure or fullness, which reduces the desire to eat. In addition, a tumor can cause changes in bowel function and increase the feeling of fullness even with a small meal. Another alarming symptom is involuntary weight loss. If you notice that you have started losing weight for no apparent reason, it could be a sign of a medical condition. Colorectal cancer can disrupt digestion and nutrient absorption, leading to weight loss even with a normal diet. Particularly alarming is that involuntary weight loss usually occurs in the early stages of the disease, when other symptoms may not yet be evident. Therefore, if you notice a worsening appetite and involuntary weight loss, it may be a signal that your body is undergoing changes that require immediate attention. Regardless of what caused these symptoms, it is important to see a specialist for an examination and to find out the cause. Only an experienced doctor will be able to determine the source of the problem and prescribe the right treatment. Let's continue to consider the signs that can indicate colon cancer. And now let's pay attention to the fourth sign: constant fatigue and weakness. Let's understand how these symptoms are related to the disease and why it is important to seek medical attention if they are present. Colorectal cancer can cause chronic fatigue in patients. This is because the tumor can cause a disruption in digestion and nutrient absorption, leading to a lack of energy in the body. In addition, the very process of the body fighting the tumor requires a large amount of energy, which can also lead to poor general health and constant fatigue. Another cause of fatigue in colon cancer patients is anemia. The tumor can cause bleeding, which leads to a decrease in red blood cell levels and the development of anemia. Anemia impairs oxygen supply to tissues, including muscles and organs, leading to weakness and fatigue. If you are experiencing prolonged fatigue and weakness, it could be a sign that something is not right in your body. Do not ignore these symptoms, as they can be linked to diseases including colon cancer. See your doctor for a thorough examination to find out the cause of the fatigue. Doctors will perform necessary tests, including blood tests, to determine hemoglobin levels and detect the presence of anemia. A colonoscopy may also be ordered to take a closer look at the colon and identify possible problems. Bowel obstruction is a condition in which feces, gases, and liquids cannot pass through the intestines due to an obstruction of some kind. In colorectal cancer, the obstruction may be caused by a tumor that has blocked the intestinal lumen. This condition can be dangerous and requires immediate intervention. One of the main symptoms of bowel obstruction is severe cramping and abdominal pain. These can occur because feces and gases cannot pass through the blocked intestine and accumulate, causing pressure on the walls of the organ. In addition, obstruction may result in a lack of gas and stools, which is also an alarming sign. If bowel obstruction is suspected, medical attention should be sought immediately. This condition can lead to the development of severe complications, including bowel rupture and abdominal infection. Doctors will perform the necessary tests, including X-rays or CT scans, to determine the cause of the obstruction and prescribe appropriate treatment. In some cases, surgery may be required to remove the obstruction and restore normal bowel passage. The earlier medical attention is given, the better the chances of successful treatment and avoiding serious complications. Here we are at the end of our important conversation about colorectal cancer. Let's summarize and once again recall the 5 signs and symptoms that may be associated with this disease. The first sign is changes in bowel habits. Worry if you notice constant constipation, diarrhea, or frequent stools. The second sign is blood in the feces. This symptom should not be ignored, as it can be a warning sign. The third sign is deterioration of appetite and obscene weight loss. Pay attention to changes in your appetite and weight, especially if they are not related to diet or physical activity. The fourth sign is constant fatigue and weakness. If you feel constantly fatigued for no apparent reason, this may be a sign of illness. Finally, the fifth sign is bowel obstruction. Pay attention to severe abdominal pain, no gas or stools. Remember that none of these signs by themselves is a definite diagnosis of colon cancer, but their presence can be a warning sign that something is not right in your body. You shouldn't panic, but you also shouldn't ignore suspicious symptoms. If you notice such signs in yourself or a loved one, be sure to see a doctor for a thorough examination and to identify the cause. Early detection of colorectal cancer can save lives, so never delay a visit to a specialist, even if the symptoms seem mild or subtle. Taking care of your health and getting regular medical checkups is key to preventing many diseases and successfully treating them. Remember, your health is the most valuable thing you have, and it deserves care and attention. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this interesting and helpful, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. This will help us continue to share important health information and stay close to you. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Be mindful of your body, and see you soon. In today's issue, I will tell you about the early signs of liver problems that can help prevent dangerous consequences. The liver is the largest internal organ of the human body, performing essential functions. These include neutralizing foreign substances, removing excess hormones, storing energy reserves and vitamins, as well as participating in hematopoiesis and more. Therefore, problems arising from liver disease affect the whole body. The peculiarity of the course and disease of the liver is that there are no pain receptors in the organ. Illnesses occur without a pronounced pain syndrome. A person feels pain only when the liver has already significantly increased in size, so you need to pay attention to the manifestation of any alarming symptoms. A healthy liver is the basis for a healthy life, so it is extremely important in time to identify the primary symptoms of liver disease and liver problems and immediately begin treatment. Signs of liver problems. Most liver pathologies occur without any visible manifestation, and the problem can be detected only by laboratory tests. If there is a predisposition to problems with this organ or other factors that provoke their development, it is recommended to be periodically examined. In the development of liver disease, it is important to detect symptoms early. Even the slightest abnormality should not be ignored. To do this, it is necessary to know what signs may indicate liver problems. Skin itching, peeling. The cells of the liver actively produce bile, which are directly involved in the processes taking place in the digestive system. After processing in the liver, bile is sent to the gallbladder through special channels. In the case of the slightest malfunction of the liver, bile begins to accumulate and love all stops flowing, which in turn leads to its stagnation. Subsequently, these factors provoke itching and flaking of the skin. Sometimes painful sensations are observed. This type of problem indicates an overload of the liver or an accumulation of large amounts of bile acids in the tissues of the organ. Itching with liver problems can be localized on the soles of the feet, palms of the hands, other parts of the body. In the presence of such a symptom, it can be noted that it increases closer to the night and when the body warms up, for example after taking a hot shower. Skin changes. Of other typical skin manifestations, we can note pinpoint hemorrhagic rashes, multiple bruises, cholesterol deposits in the form of yellow plaques on the hands, elbows, feet, eyelids. In long-term liver exertions, characteristic changes in the palm, pulp erythema are observed. Symmetrical reddening of the skin in the area of the eminence of the thumb and little finger may occur. The skin turns pale when pressed, then returns to its former color. Cracked heels. The liver must constantly produce bile, which helps the body saturate with these fatty acids, as well as vitamins E, C, A, and B3. These vitamins are needed to keep the skin toned. If the liver does not work properly or works properly, bile is not produced in sufficient quantity. Consequently, the body does not get the necessary substance. For this reason, the skin becomes dry. If the problem is not eliminated in time, it can lead to complications, so it is necessary at least correct the diet and drinking regime. It is better to enrich the diet with greens, vegetables, fruits, berries, and whole grain porridge. Edema. Liver problems can lead to problems with the shelves and blood vessels. Abnormalities in the secretion system lead to water stagnation and accumulation of salts in the subcutaneous tissue. This is expressed by the appearance of pinpoint edema, mainly on the legs. Loss of hair. It is not uncommon to see accelerated hair loss in liver disease. The liver processes almost all the nutrients in the body. If liver function suffers, the body's supply of building materials for growing tissues suffers as well, so wounds heal more slowly and hair may fall out faster. Increased sweating. If the concentration of harmful compounds in the liver cells is high, the organ begins to work harder. Because of this, symptoms appear. Excessive sweating increases body temperature. A constant feeling of fatigue. If a large number of harmful substances have accumulated in the tissues of the liver, the body directs its forces to purify it, due to which there is a strong fatigue. Fatigue does not go away even after a good night's sleep or a good rest. This symptom is especially important if the person is not subjected to excessive physical exertion and does not experience stress. Toxic toxins accumulate in the body, causing the gastrointestinal tract and digestive processes to slow down. In order for cells to be supplied with energy, the body must receive nutrients from food quickly. If the digestive processes are slowed, the person often gets tired, does not get enough sleep, and has no desire to do anything. When problems develop, the liver does not do a good job of purifying the blood, so all the organs are subjected to oxygen starvation. This, in turn, significantly reduces performance. Often there are problems with sleep. A high concentration of harmful substances in the body increases the production of the hormone cortisol, which controls sleep and affects the process of falling asleep. Persistent problems with sleep can be detrimental to your health. You should be alert if there is increased sleepiness, difficulty concentrating, feelings of apathy, and depressed moods. These are the first signs of liver problems. Fever. Fever is usually a marker of active inflammation in the liver, gallbladder, or ducts. Often, people with persistent liver pain have an undercalculated fever of up to 37.8 degrees. In serosomiasis, the thermometer reading may reach 38 degrees. Sometimes fluctuations are observed during the day, more often appearing with the onset of the evening. Febrile fever and accompany such diseases as acute cholecystitis, cholangitis, hepatitis, active cirrhosis, liver ossification. Subfebrile fever is noted in chronic hepatic colic diseases. Unpleasant odor from the arth. Unpleasant odor from the artha often appears when the liver begins to work to its limits, making every effort to cleanse and remove harmful compounds from the body. Jaundice. Parenchymatous jaundice is caused by damage to the liver cells. It breaks down usually gradually over a long period of time, so that the patient himself does not notice its appearance. The sclerae, the soft palate, the underside of the tongue, later the palms of the hands, and the soles of the feet turn yellow first, then all the skin turns yellow. The light of the skin in hepatic jaundice is saffron yellow or orange. Mechanical jaundice is a consequence of blockage of the common bile duct by a stone or tumor. It appears suddenly, increases very quickly, and the color of the skin is yellow to dark olive. Subhepatic jaundice is accompanied by severe skin itching, abdominal enlargement. Almost all diffuse liver diseases are accompanied by an increase in its size. In portal hypertension, simultaneously with the liver, the spleen also enlarges. Severe asymmetry of the abdomen with marked bulging of the enlarged liver is noted in emaciated patients. The cause of flatulence is difficulty in digestion. Portal hypertension causes fluid accumulation in the abdominal cavity. Its volume can reach several liters. The abdomen with ascites looks saggy, with pops protruding. Vascular spider veins. The appearance of vascular spider webs on the body is one of the first signals of liver problems. This sign indicates that estrogens accumulate in the cells of the organ in large quantities. If there is a lot of this component in the body, it has a negative effect on the vascular system. Some skin vessels may increase in size up to 2 to 5 millimeters. As a result, they become more pronounced and noticeable. Vascular spiders can also be observed on the legs, hands, back, neck. Red dots on the body. With serious liver problems, red or brown dots begin to appear on the body. Such a rash can go all the way up to the accessibility. The dots appear in different sizes, ranging from small to small plaques. They appear due to the deterioration of blood vessels and impaired circulation. It is in the lower parts of the legs that the primary signs of circulatory problems first appear. Dyspepsia. With liver disease, dyspeptic manifestations in the form of belching, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, a feeling of heaviness after eating, bloating of the stomach from increased flatulence may be observed. Because of impaired digestion and absorption of fats, there is a qualitative change in stools. Any liver disease is usually accompanied by changes in peristalsis and intestinal gland secretion. That's the end of the video. On the channel, you can find many interesting videos about the benefits and harms of fruits and vegetables, as well as diseases and treatments. So please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. Also, I would be grateful if you put a like and share the video with your family and friends. See you later.